Good morning. It is 4:48 a.m. on Thursday, December 30th. I purchased a phone separate and I'm trying to make videos. I don't think that whoever makes movies on this property likes that I make my own little movies, and a lot of times they want to control what we wear and everything. I think they call this place the Isle of the Conduits, but in reality, it is Newness of Life. We are on a belt above the earth, and it's a lot of people say we're on a platform. Well, I don't have time to debate that right now. I want to show you a little bit about my struggles. I chose humor to deal with my not knowing what was going on in my life. I chose humor after a while, a rather Mad Hatter form of humor. But this is what happened to me on the summer of August 2020. So I was extremely sunburned to the point where I had blisters here. I've had a thyroidectomy. I had my thyroid gland removed. So that's why that scar is there. I don't like it. But I had a necklace to cover it that I spent, well, look, I spent 20 some odd dollars on it, but it was all I had. So if you could understand that it was worth that much to me, that I was going to forego whatever else to have it, it meant that much to me. This beautiful beaded necklace. I'm allergic to most metals, and this beaded necklace was just so lovely. I decided to choose this keyboard. Here's your one chance, fancy. Denounce placation. I tried to make these people that are mirroring my phone without my permission and piggybacking off my signal without my permission really enjoy their really awesome new phone. So I just find ways that might at least make their time of fuckery a little bit more difficult for them. It's sort of like my brother Bobby, who he deals with his sense of humor or with his problems in the same way. And like, for instance, somebody stole his son's phone, and he found the house based on Find My Phone app, and they gave the phone back, but the phone had been messed with, and so I guess he proceeded to go on to this kid never logged off of his Facebook, and he made up all these silly things about this jerk who stole his son's phone. It was just silly stuff. But you know what? You want to be a thief? That's what happens. So I already posted what happened here in this location to my brother and his business partner. And because when you're in Newness of Life, which is a place that God built for the wrongly killed, not for the murdered, there's a difference between being wrongly killed and being murdered. I just knew there was a connection here with this man. I've had conversations, mind's eyes, with him. Conversations. I don't know if this isn't sex. This isn't like anything happened between us in order for there to be a connection. The Father and Jesus makes it possible. He makes it possible for me to do this, where I could be stationary in one point and have a conversation or see things. So it's not even considered astral projection, if you will. But this man has told me, mind's eyes, that somebody gave him a cloth, and he was able to see things that he normally couldn't and wouldn't, and it was rather shameful, so he kept it a secret. And that is what spiritual bondage and spiritual oppression can do to somebody. I am of the Christian faith, and I understand that many other faiths come to an understanding about life through their own means too. But I do profess that my faith of Christianity is the way and the truth and the life. Jesus is the way and the truth and the life, and nobody comes to the Father but through him. I was always rather fearful of the Lord because of my own personal experience that I had, and I think my family wanted me to understand that they had not had that experience, but I thought it was critical that they know that Jesus is Lord, and that what they do is it matters. Every bit of what they do in this life matters, and that they should be fearful. This, I'm sorry to out my family like this, but this is my sister's LinkedIn account. We look very much alike, but I'm telling you, we're not much alike as far as personality. No, now look, as far as sibling rivalry goes, we all have that in families. I think it would be awesome if my sister really was an artist, but how she goes about doing things, because I always considered myself an artist. How why she does it is almost like she's trying to expose me as some kind of a fake or something. Um, there's no option to reverse the camera, so I don't know if this is even aiming at me properly. But we lived in this area, and who knows how long my family has been in newness of life, and how we have been blood sucked off of, and I mean literally blood sucked off of, for our godly lifeblood within us, my entire family. So I think this is a divide and conquer process to take over newness of life by kicking out and eradicating the original residents. There are many residents of newness of life, and I believe somehow, some way, there were people who chose to overtake this area. They know it is not Earth, but we are not far from Earth, above the Earth, and they have access points into this area through different portholes, through placations, which is an evil access point, and through other godly realms, which are supposed to be godly. But it's not talked about. But I know every power and principality on the earth for many, many years has known about it. And they have made these elite, powerful people to know what we're doing all the time. We're their TV. We are their TV. We are their entertainment. And they put people in place in our lives so that we can be part of their entertainment. So who knows who's been fake in our life, who we thought was just a coincidence that we ran into them, and would you know, it's somebody's conduit. And now conduits are becoming aware that they are a conduit, and they are saying, it's just going to cost you, that's all. So the only problem with that is some conduits